Episode 5. I'm hoping the Four Seasons Pavilion becomes a full house by the time we're through with the game. There's only around like 4 or 5 rooms in it, but it seems like a decent number of NPCs could be housed within and around, I guess. At least a few more, right? We have to use this table at some point, maybe. I previously thought when I touched this thing, in the last episode, it was going to trigger some new ability or something that would lead me to where I next need to go, like it did last time. Now that it didn't, I'm actually not sure where to go. I think we opened up some things by activating something here in the Radiant Pagoda, but wouldn't actually know where to go from here. Maybe we just walk out. I think there might have been a couple of doors here that I forgot I could access. Could have been maybe access them a lot earlier. And as for skill points before I go, I'm still kind of undecided on what I want. Definitely think this skull kick should be pretty important for gameplay in general. This Shadow Strike is looking more and more nice just by seeing how many enemies, or how often, I'm hitting enemies from behind. Plus it leads into the next key boost, which I'm actually a little bit more interested in. But I think I want the skull kick first, so I'll save my skill points a little bit more. We've got a few goals now. Other than the main story, we want to get a bunch of money to get some upgrades. Want to get some skill points to get other upgrades. What does this guy want again? Yeah, that. Okay, so that does answer some other things. I thought you had to hit the enemy's hitbox with the weapon with this thing as a parry. That's wrong. You do have to hit the actual enemy, I guess. And I thought I was doing that on the boss last time, but apparently I was just doing it wrong. Or maybe their hitbox is smaller than I realized? Could be. Maybe it was just that one boss? I don't know. Was there something over to the left here that I... Yeah, probably. Right. Did I ever go this way? I don't know if I did. Oh no. Damn. Should want to test this out too. If I do this, and then this, I think I've been using these wrong, or I didn't understand the full depths of how they're used. I think I need to tap R1 to attach a thing, or get some internal damage on them. It's actually described here. I was reading between episodes. I believe you tap R1 once without holding it down to charge a talisman or something to inflict internal damage upon impact. And then, after you've attached however much you want, you then hold down R1 to convert that into direct damage. I've just been getting like 2 charges and then holding R1, and I think that exploded all 2, even though I only pressed R1 to attach once. But maybe I've only ever been doing 1? Let's test that now, actually. Oh. No, that exploded both, and I'm gonna die. Shit. That was embarrassing. It's always when I'm experimenting. Or at least, my most embarrassing deaths are when I'm experimenting. So I can in fact explode both by just attaching once. But does it do more damage to attach them individually or something? It's hard to tell because that enemy goes down in one hit. Or one explosion or whatever. Where's my death? My skull thing. Does that guy have it? Is that what that is? Circling around him. Didn't realize that could happen. So that's how much that did. Oh my god. I jumped into register. So let's get both this time. Oh my god. I thought I was dead for sure. Maybe I should just go for broke and kill the guy. Nah, let's try it. I don't think that did any more. Maybe I just hold R1 once and explode both at the same time. It's probably no difference. I was facing the wrong way. That was almost... No, that was bad. I survived, but it was really embarrassing. And the worst part is that I forgot to use my new fancy attack. I guess that's more for big groups of enemies, but it's free damage. Does this go down? I guess it does. Elevator shaft? It looks like it, yeah. It's actually looking kind of bad for me. I don't want to have to fight my way through this again. Looks like this just opens up a shortcut though. First time I've been here though. Do you have to fight Quafu first? Cause I could have come this way as soon as I got the nymph. Kind of annoying I have to backtrack it this way. Or not. How do I actually get back to the pavilion now? Do I just have to forge ahead? I'm going to die. Council tenets. The 10 tenets of the Council. Legacy, equality, justice, loyalty, discipline, innovation, selflessness, benevolence, knowledge, insight. One for each soul, I guess. Which one would ye be? Maybe one of the first or the last? Could be legacy or insight. Maybe insight would make sense. Justice might be a choice, but somehow I don't think so. And as for Quafu, maybe innovation or knowledge? It's hard to say, there's a lot of overlap. The Jiandao Council, was founded by a group of scientists and former nobles who were opposed to Taoism. Opposed to it? Huh. In its early days, it faced suppression and operated in secrecy, but over time it developed a centralized structure. 10 wise individuals, known as the 10 Souls, were chosen annually as leaders, guiding the organization with each of their respective tenets. Let's see. We can probably correlate this. The Seal of Quafu kind of looks like this. It's the Ding character. And it's right here. Fourth one from the left. So if we think the database goes first to last, left to right, the fourth one would be... where is it? Loyalty? Would that make sense? Or maybe it's right to left, since that could be correct? Maybe, yeah. So Quafu, instead of being fourth from the left, would be seventh from the right. And the seventh one is benevolence. Not sure. Well, he could be loyalty, I guess. I'll need more information. Maybe after we get another soul. Great. I don't want to be here. I want a checkpoint. There might be one just behind there, but maybe there's a quicker one here. Damn. That's so embarrassing. I died not to an enemy, but to a gate. It's not even a trap, not really. It's just one of those things. Used to open a gate, locked behind an ability. Right, I can just go this way. If I opened this up earlier, this wouldn't have been a problem. Kinda wish you could have opened it from the other side. My mistake was jumping into the air as soon as I was getting attacked. I don't think we can do anything about this though. It's red, so I can't deflect it. That didn't kill. Damn. I was hoping to get the extra money from the Tau explosion. Do I have to hit twice, like individually? Do one and then one? Alright, what I wanted to explore was down here. It didn't look like a death pit. Here we are. Metroidvanias. Or just video games in general. Elevators. No, wait. Now I'm just back here. Damn. Well, at least I unlocked part of the map, I guess. Looks like the only way to go is either up and to the right or to the left. Since it's closer to the pavilion, let's go up and to the right. I noticed only just recently, just this episode, whenever you drop your skull or whatever, your death skull thing, it also includes however many experience points you had towards your skill point. You thankfully don't lose the skill points you had in stock, but the wheel that was partially filled gets lost a bit. Luckily, I haven't had any issues getting them back yet. Even if this isn't a no-death run, I can at least try to make it a no-experience lost run. This place is looking different. Alright. Oh. Oh, and the water too. Damn. Well, I got the money at least. This thing again. The enemies can open the treasure chests. I guess if the explosions can, why not the enemies? This would take forever if I just waited to deflect it. The internal damage does build up more, like the purple part of the bar. But does it apply all of the stacks if I just do it one time? I wouldn't think it would. Ow. Damn. It didn't trigger as fast as I wanted it to. I don't know. Maybe it only really comes into play when you do 3 at once. With up to 3 key charges. Maybe just 1 explosion per 3 key charges. I previously thought this might do like extra damage with 3, but it doesn't really say that. Automatic detonation. Attaching a talisman consumes 2 key charges. That's just adding more complication. I still don't know the basic functionality. Hold down R1 and release it to control the length of talisman detonation time. It will determine key charge usage and explosion damage. Alright. Since that's an upgrade, that means what? So you could attach a talisman and hold R1 for a short period of time, and it would only use 1. Compared to what we're doing now, where it always uses everything we have. So I guess that means I don't have to do the thing of attaching multiple times like I thought. Although the multiple attachments would maybe work on multiple enemies. I suppose I can try that one more time, although I think I already tried that. Oh, an NPC. I'm surprised. Hello, friend. Nice day for a walk, isn't it? Who are you? Who I am isn't important. What's important is our current conversation. Your head is moving. So you're just a Solarian, taking a leisurely stroll through these ruins. If you don't explain your purpose here, you're going to have to forgive my rudeness. Listen to me, my friend. I have no intention of being your enemy. I'm also confident that you are not about to harm me. According to the hexagrams, violent conflict will not occur. I have always held great confidence in the insights my divination provides. I thought all the superstitious Solarians stayed in Penglai. What's more, the Daybreak Tower is a relic deeply symbolic of our ancestors. This is no place to start a fight. What tower? You mean these dilapidated ruins? My friend, things are never as they seem on the surface. Eons ago, the Daybreak Tower used to be the most magnificent altar in the Palace of Immortals. Ancient emperors would come here on important days to pray to the heavens. They would ask the holy men living in the tower to divine the fortunes of their kingdoms. Praise be the soul, and grant our people peace and prosperity. May the soul grant us the power to destroy our enemies. That expression is kind of... Please grant me sons who will extend the lifeline of the Empire. If you listen carefully, you can still hear their prayers, echoing faintly between these walls. Battered by the winds of time, the entire belief system eroded and disappeared. People even invented a whole new way to define soul. That's because they found their own two hands far more reliable than any contrived gods. A late friend of mine once said something similar. In short, when I came back to my senses, I could no longer hear the music of the Daybreak Tower. Such a pity. I wish you could have seen this place at the height of its splendor. The bells rang with deep, majestic tones as the ancient Kunlun people assembled here to share food, wine, songs, and faith. It was a breathtaking sight. Songs and wine? Now that sounds a bit more interesting. Oh, that's right. That reminds me. I've got a little something for you. I hope it's a song. Or probably wine. Nope, it's a song. This ancient music sheet is one of my treasured possessions. The bells used to fill these halls with the same melodies. If you manage to find the right instruments in these ruins, you should try playing some of this music. Your appetite for stories seems to be wearing thin. I'll let you be on your way. The ancient sheet music. A Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Xuan. This old sheet music was apparently used for sacrificial ceremonies. It was obtained from a mysterious Solarian individual. Sacrificial ceremonies? Should we be teaching the kid music about that? Well, I guess it's just music. Got any more for us? How about a name? The music sheet I gave you is an incredible piece. It would be such a pity if it were lost forever. If you're not the musical type, then please give it to someone who will pass it on. A whole room. for an elevator. Well, everything is locked. This might not be the way to go. Or maybe we do get, like, branching paths. An option of where we want to go. Was there anything I could jump up to over here? I guess so. Oh. It seems like the explosion converts the internal damage, but also does damage on top of it, because I've killed enemies before, even though their health bar wasn't entirely purple with the explosion. Can't get any higher, at least not yet. I think there's probably something behind up here, like there was before. Oh, I can break them. Okay. Free money. Oh, I can also climb this? And that's about as high as we can go. This is kind of like a more detailed version. Normally there's like 3 branches, the symbol in the background. Like Yi's coat has the 3 and then the circle above. This one has extra antlers, horns, whatever, plus 5 little root things. Again, probably all a tree symbology, I would guess. Checkpoint. Still not enough for that next upgrade. Now what do we have here? Ow. I don't think we can do anything. Oh right, I should rest. Obviously. Have to do that manually. Guess I'm used to Dark Souls doing it as soon as you touch the checkpoint. Can I aim this up? Not really. I don't think so. I can use it mid-air though. That's nice. Damn. Again, damn it. I missed. How much extra money is that anyway? It was partial, but good thing I had that upgrade. So we got 15 from one of these with the explosion. Without it, I guess it would have been 5 if I got that one that dropped into the water. Wait, that was 41? Oh no, wait, I broke the bell. Let's try that again. Yeah, probably 15, so 3 times the amount. That's pretty good, actually. Maybe I go to the right first? No, there's a lot going on. Let's go here. When did I get some dust back? Didn't I use my bow twice already? I didn't think so. Just wanted to test it out. So where was that? Yinglong Canal. And we're in the Lake Yaoqi ruins. Apparently. Oh, how'd you come back? Don't I have the magnet equipped? I do. I guess it doesn't stop it if it's... too far gone. Into the water. I was hoping it might, I don't know, fish it out of the water for me. Great. Hello. Still partial. I could do this the whole time. Damn it. Then I missed something back there. Way back underground. I have to go back for it. I'm sure I'll be back there later, but... nothing else here, right? Well, I'm glad the tutorial saved me. Oh, it's peaceful, I guess. Oh, no. We're not peaceful. Actually, I do want to try this out. If I do this, then this. No. Again, it only explodes the last one I attached to. Oof. Oh, dear. Couldn't heal quite in time. Before we head back out. First this. I do want that skull kick. This might be a wiser investment, but... actually... no, wait, that's only... experience dropped after death. Yeah, I want the skull kick. I'm wondering if I can use this even in situations where I wouldn't use the Tai Chi kick. Like just as a normal attack. Oh, it doesn't even give me downward momentum like I thought. The use case is actually quite different. Other thing. Even though my experience is hanging out over by the boat. Let's just head back quickly. We got a gift. For you. Chuan. Music. Can you read this score? Score? What's that for? It's a way to record music. You see, if we can play these notes, we'll be able to hear a song from ancient times. Oh, so that's what these strange words are. The village elders were the ones who taught us to sing. If we knew about this method, it would have been much easier to learn. Can't read it either, huh? I was looking forward to hearing you play this piece. Maybe I'd be able to pick up something from the notes, given the owner of this score. Ah, we can ask Abacus for help. You've talked to Ryu. I didn't realize. My lord, this sheet music does not match with anything in the database. However, we do know that this is written in ancient Kunlun notation. Give me a little time, and I can convert it into easy-to-read modern notation. And take a bit more time to teach Xuan how to read music. Yes, my lord. All right. There's a Solarian flute that I brought from home. Abacus knows where it is. The fingering positions may be different, so you'll have to familiarize yourself with those first. What, because Solarians and ape men have different fingers? Like a different number? Probably. From home? But you don't play the flute. Not important. That's all, and I need to get going now. Play something for me once you get the hang of it. Yeah. Probably nothing to add. And just to confirm, nothing. But I should actually have... I think. And even if I don't, I should be able to sell some stuff. Enough to upgrade my pipe. No, wait. All of my money is with my experience, obviously, which I left on the ground. But I need my pipe upgraded to not die there again. It's my own fault. Again, on that boat. I was trying to experiment. That's always something that gets me killed, isn't it? Let's not waste time over here. Oh good, it's right here. And yeah, I would have had enough to buy it. But we're going, I guess. Gotta remember I have so many tools at my disposal, and I need to just actually attack the enemies without worrying about experimentation. Alright, it's wider than I might have thought. Again. What? Oh, I thought it was going to fight us next. But we were just done. Lake Yaochi Stele. Stele? Inscriptions on an ancient stele. I don't know that word. West of Yaochi and towering above is the Daybreak Tower. As an ancient Penglai holy site, Kunlun's Yaochi Lake was once the site of sacrificial ceremonies. Back when Sol was just the name of a star, people viewed the primordial roots as the mother and the soul as the father. Prayers within the circular building were said to be able to reach heaven, during summer nights, strangers from ancient Kunlun would gather in the tower and celebrate with song and dance, exalting the soul with their lyrics and passing on their soul worship to subsequent generations. Kind of stuff we already learned from that one NPC. What's this? Oh. What's that called again? Azure dust? Yeah, azure sand. Oh, and this was... yeah, we saw this before. The free health machine. I guess this means they're not going to give me a checkpoint anytime soon. How are you doing, dear brother? Is it day or night where you are right now? What does the sky look like out there? I've never left Shia, so I always felt envious whenever you told me about all those faraway places. I didn't have many friends my age when I was a kid. The grass, the trees, the sky, and the stars were what kept me company whenever you were away. Remember when I first told you about hearing the roots sing? You thought I was hallucinating from being alone all the time. Okay, that's the Death Star. Hong, why haven't you gone to sleep yet? Are you talking to the roots again? How did you know? The weather tonight is great, so all the branches are singing. I've told you again and again, the primordial roots aren't sentient. You're most likely hearing random static, generated by its energy. You just don't know them yet. They can be quite lovely. I learned about the celestial bodies in school today. Did you know that light from the stars in the sky are actually from a long, long time ago? A star leaves its brilliance behind as it burns itself. That light travels thousands, if not millions, of light years to reach us. I heard a classmate say that stars may shimmer brightly, but they may have already extinguished. The light shines even if the star isn't there. Shadow the Hedgehog knows that. All that's left are the last vestiges of their final moments, echoes from the past. That's what nourishes the roots. They absorb the remnants of the stars, turning it into milk to feed us and supply us with energy. What my teacher doesn't know is that all souls and dreams also end up as food for the primordial roots. They emit a song as they devour. I hear their deep melody as I fall asleep each night. They sing about all the stories across this vast expanse. That's creepy. That's how the roots perpetuate the memories of the universe. How they nurture new stories as others come to an end. For all eternity. I wouldn't have described the energy conversion process in such a sentimental way. You have a rather active imagination. Isn't it just captivating? All their branches contain stories from the past. There's even souls from... Okay, I know. That sounds like a fine poem waiting to be written. But you should still focus on your studies, okay? The primordial root's energy can be explained through scientific principles. I'll let you be my assistant. Then you can learn all about it. I see. This owes back to what we heard about earlier. The rejection of Taoist ways or something. I guess for a more scientific one. Do you really think there are souls inside the roots? That thought alone is a bit worrying. Not really. Forget about that. Look, a shooting star. You didn't approve. You thought the world ran on not on sentiment, but on science and rationality. So I swore to never talk to them again. But the voices never disappeared. I hid under the covers and responded in secret. Our calls and responses formed their own meandering melody, its color and aroma changing as it flowed. Even now, in these dead streets and deserted alleys, the roots still sing. So please, don't worry about me, dear brother. I am not alone. Not when I have the roots to tell me your story. Hung, that's creepy. Another thing I can't do, probably. Well, I guess I can do this. Oh. This is more involved than I was previously. Well, I solved it. I'm glad there was one thing I could do. Soul Reaper Jade. Any gen and experience absorbed by the enemy that killed you can be recovered using a talisman explosion. This removes the need to actually kill the enemy that killed you. That's actually pretty good to have, just as a backup. If I die, then I'll be at a root node anyway, and I can just slap that on. Get rid of one of the less essential ones, like the magnet. Oh, I'm still not using this, and I can actually just use it, like as a normal attack. Can I do it like Pogo? Not really. I only get one, I guess. You get one and then it becomes a normal attack. But you can use... You can use some kind of an in succession. I've noticed before that I kind of get the timing wrong sometimes. Whenever an enemy's charging at me with an attack, I can deflect with the Tai Chi kick. So maybe I can just kind of cheese it. Use this, and then if that misses, use that. Like this. Kind of extend my invulnerability window. Of course, it'd be better just to be good at the game. Ow. What a guy, that guy. Oh. Hiding in the dark. Surprised me. So the skull kick. Does it like do anything extra? Not really, other than bouncing you in the air for more airtime. I guess the main thing is that you can use it in moments that you can't use the Tai Chi kick. It's good for any situation, I guess. Where am I now? Grotto of Scriptures entry. I wonder how big this place is. I don't even know where the boundaries of the map are. Hard to tell when it stops scrolling. Maybe up first. Hello? Ah, good. Glad I came here. I'll go a little bit further before returning to base and getting that upgrade I wanted. Hang on. This jade. There were a couple of times where this would have come in handy, but... do I want to get rid of both of these? I don't think so. No. So what's going on up here? Ancient cave painting. Poem on the genesis of Fusang. Or Fusang? I'm still not sure. Fusang, the soul spear. In its sorrow and compassion it descends, granting us life's vigor. The primordial roots, also known as Fusang, is the oldest plant on our mother planet Penglai. It feeds on light and reaches across all islands and land masses. Since prehistoric times, Solarians have been inseparable from the roots. It provides shelter for the sleeping and food for warmth. On Penglai, civilizations arose wherever the tree thrived. So yeah, that would be the symbol, right? On Yi's coat. I know I've said it multiple times, but I feel like that was supposed to be kind of esoteric, not exactly strictly stated, but having it drawn here maybe solidifies the connection. It's not exactly the symbol, but it's there, I'd say. I probably shouldn't have destroyed that for just one thing. They're probably priceless artifacts. Okay. Oh, look who decided to show up after all this time. Is that the next soul I'm fighting? Did your astounding intelligence lead you into this trap? This is quite eye-opening. I could sense it from afar. As stubborn as ever, I see. I've got to give it to you, though. It takes courage to storm into my territory all on your own. And you only just came back from the dead, right? I figured anyone who got another shot at life would know better than to intrude on my farmlands. I don't intend to die in these barren fields. Barren, you say? Then let us fertilize it with some fresh organic remains. We farmers are naturally thrifty. Nothing goes to waste, not even a skinny little mouse. Rise and shine, my beasts. There's work to be done. What a design, this one. Go Mong. Okay. These guys look serious. They look crazy. Mama, it's dark. I'm so scared. Changxi soldiers? This technology was banned centuries ago. You've gone so far as to modify the ape men. What's wrong with putting everything to good use? The opportunity to serve me, beyond death, is a special privilege I bestow. I I read the system report the moment I woke up. You apparently made a mess out of the livestock area. I was there when we captured 8 men on the pale blue planet. They're obedient creatures that can be quite cute once tamed. But as pets or as livestock, in the end, they're just tools. Have you begun to think of yourself as one of those beasts now that you've mingled with them in their cage? Enough. Are you here to lecture me or kill me? Oh, right. Thanks for the reminder. I'd better send you on your way. I've got a field inspection to conduct later today. Bring him down with all your might, my beasts. I'll reward you with some rice afterwards. Great. I should have gone back to base after all. I didn't know it'd be this serious so quickly. Oh my god. That guy has huge hands. It's crazy. No, wait. This isn't part of the plan. That's not what I said. What I meant. When I said bring him down. Damn it, this is a complete disaster. You imbeciles. They brought us down. Gomong, one of the 10 souls in the council, and responsible for managing agriculture on New Kunlun. Interesting seeing their character portraits from, I guess, back when we were on the same team. She's kind of like a harpy, but I guess she's still a cat. Those are just modifications, I think. So, what are the chances I actually get a checkpoint after all that? Oh, pretty good actually. For a trap, it's actually not very good. I can just teleport right back to the pavilion. I think. This node looks kind of... Okay. Now I know what those look like. The corrupt ones are all shaky. I guess the other one that brought me in was also shaky, but I didn't notice it before. Well, I was going to end the episode. Looks like we've got some work to do. Binding key to form a blade. Intriguing. The theory is simple. Oh, we get to do this now. But manifesting it will be tricky. Charge strike. Alright, so you can just charge it up. You can do it anytime you hold down square. Good to know. Oh, I didn't know you could attack while on a rope. Interesting. Okay, that's... yeah, I was wondering. If we really only had to use the talismans to deal with those shields. Or parrying. A more active way to do it. There it is. My body and the blade, bound together by key. Who is it? Is anyone there? Or was that just my imagination? Are you actually here? I thought it was like a flashback or something. This is the final trial. Can this sword penetrate a defensive barrier? Huh, the sword lives ever present in both myself and the world. The charge strike. Hold square to charge. E will glow green once it has been fully charged. Release the attack button after charging to unleash a powerful forward thrust, which can destroy enemy shields and hard obstacles, as we've learned. Well, now that you learned something new, it's probably a good opportunity to meditate on this new technique. Now would be a good time to take a break.